What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over another money play, and we're going to be in the Denver Broncos offensive playbook. Yesterday I gave you guys a little bit of a tease, and today we're going to be going into the very play we want to use. Now, before we get into this video, I need to have you guys tell me what playbooks on defense and offense you want me to use for this upcoming CFM season. For the first half of the CFM season, and then we'll do it again for the second half and change it up as well. So today's video is going to be in the gun tight formation. I will say this: if you guys are running the Saints offense, you can follow along with this. It's going to be gun tight, offset, tight end. The adjustments are going to be the same. The plays might be slightly different. I haven't really ran the Saints too much. I don't know if they have bench switch. If they have bench switch, let me know. I don't know if they do. But anyways, that's going to be the play we're going to be using. We're actually be using the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to be changing some things up with that. But let's go ahead and go into bench switch. You guys are going to notice when we get into cover 3 sky that we actually have George Kittle, and we have D-Hop, and we have Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, so this is going to represent a little bit more of Mutt team and some abilities I would recommend to have if you guys are running on Mutt. I will say this: if you're going to be running this in regs, the team you're going to have to use this with, there's two teams, either the Patriots or the 49ers. I'd probably choose the 49ers over the Patriots because Jimmy G is a little bit faster than Tom Brady, can make throws on the run. So just kind of keep that in mind. It is important that you're able to get out of the pocket to throw these posts and these corners. If you guys don't know that, it's crucial to be able to throw some of these routes. Now, when we are going against cover 3, it's very specific. You need to have the tight end on the right side of the field, and meaning you got to be on the left hash mark. What's nice with D-Hop with post flag elite, he can pretty much make any kind of catch on a corner route or a post route pretty easily. And it's going to be extremely crucial that we have him on the short side, especially when we go against the cover 3. You don't have to have a route chem to beat cover 3 on the sidelines. It's just going to be a little bit more helpful in making some of these crazy catches as we go against cover 2 and all this other stuff. So next, what we want to do is motion over George Kittle, and we're actually going to go ahead and put him on a post route. Next, we're going to go ahead and streak Y and put B on hitch, and then block our running back. And this is how we're going to attack a cover 3. D-Hop is going to be a read, and then with Patrick Mahomes, we can roll out to George Kittle. We could playmaker that little hitch. The hitch is really just going to be pulling down any flat and allow us to pass lead that post route to the outside. So first, let's go ahead and look for this corner out. Wait for it. Bang. Dot. Super simple. You can hit that all day long. The next one we're going to look for is this post route. You can set the post route actually beforehand, and when you motion them over, then it flips the post route automatically, and then set up everything else the exact same as you would. I'm going to go double team, so now we can roll out ID. This is on all pro, so that we will get a cut block, almost a cut block. I don't know what I just said. We will get a cut block almost every single time because it's all pro. Now right there we did it, but you can see bang, easy dot on the run, dashing deadeye for a gain of about 15 yards. Now later into actually separate part of this video, we'll be talking about curve 4 quarters and palms, and there's a one play touchdown you can use against curve 4 palms in specific, so be on the lookout for that video to be dropping tomorrow. Today we're going to be going against non-matching zones. Cover 3 match, it doesn't really match at all, if I'm being completely honest. But this is cover 3. We'll talk about the hitch a little bit later on. You can utilize that as a playmaker. It's going to be really good against a cover 2. And so let's actually go ahead and get into a cover 2. We're going to Tampa. Actually, you know what? We'll go into a cover 2 sync. I can just change the zones pretty easily from there. Back into gun tight, the bench switch. It's going to be like the second one down. Again, George Kittle's nice in this situation because he is faster than Travis Kelce. I think he has a little bit better route running than Travis Kelce as well. So there's just a couple of added benefits to it. Now, cover 2. You can actually run this play stock. If you're going to run this play stock, what you need to do is have the ball in the middle of the hash marks. Don't have it on a hash mark, otherwise you're going to be limited to what you can hit. The only thing I like to do is just put both A and Y on streaks. They're not going to be a read, but just in case they have a zoned out player in a deep half, they won't react to the ball. Now in this situation, you can hit D-Hop, you could hit Tyreek Hill, either one. You don't have to roll out of the pocket, honestly. You can just wait for them to get open, wait, and bang. You can see right there, dot. That's Tyreek Hill. The same thing's going to happen to D-Hop. You don't need post flag elite for a cover 2 for this to work. It's just going to be absolute money all day, every day. So snap the ball, wait. Might have to wait a little bit longer on this side. We just get a heavy pressure. heavy pressure. That was not accurate. That was inaccurate. We led that to the left. But you can see on both sides, we're going to be able to hit the corner out really, really easy. I want to do that left side corner a little bit more. Let's go ahead and double team. I think it's this guy that's coming in free. We'll ID him, get the cut block, hopefully. There we go. There's a cut block. It's going to be just a little bit easier to hit the corner out instead. And that was the worst animation ever. But nonetheless, you guys get the point. You can hit the corner outs. Both sides ran stock. Now, if we want to change this up a little bit and have a post route with a hitch, we're going to need to do something like this. We're going to need to move it to a different hash mark with the tight end on the short side of the field. So with the tight end apprentice, which is what it's called, you also need dashing deadeye. It's going to be a lot more helpful to get the cloud out to get sucked down pretty much and allow you to get this post route over the top. So again, we'll go ahead and put him on a post. The hitch is going to pull down the cloud a little bit more. We're going to roll out, pass lead it to the outside. D-hop, you can hit him every single time, no question, against the cover 2. This post route's going to be a little more tricky. Sometimes he's going to play like that. Now, keep in mind, this is a soft squat, so it's going to play a little bit different than the cloud flat. But sometimes the cloud flat's going to play that, so you got to be aware of what they're doing. So this is a cover 2 sink. Let's go ahead and shade over the top to get a Tampa 2 out there. Motion over Travis. I almost said Travis Kelce. See, guys, I'm so used to running the Chiefs. That's all what I automatically say. So put him on a post, be on a hitch, Y on a streak, just to clear out that deep half. Sometimes deep halves are crazy and can react to the ball like who knows. I don't know how it's possible, but they can. And let's snap the ball. This is with cloud flats now. So roll out, pass lead it up into the outside. You can see bang, dot. If you're able to roll out a little bit more, you're going to be able to get a lot better of a pass lead and you'll be able to hit it over the top a lot easier as well. So that's pretty much how a cover 2 or Tampa 2 is going to play. The last one I want to talk about, and I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter and just testing some different stuff out, is a cover 4 drop show 2. Cover 4 drop show 2 is probably the most annoying defense to play against. It's not really that good because it's so easy to hit on the sidelines and over the middle. It's just frustrating because it's hard to hit it over the top. Now, as last time, we need to have our tight end on the wide side. So you're going to notice this is kind of similar to the cover 3. In fact, it's practically the exact same as a cover 3 is. So motion George Kittle over, put Y in a streak. And in this case, the outside corner is going to be a little bit more difficult to hit that corner out. But you can often lowball it. And without an ability, you can frequently catch it. But with an ability, you're almost always going to catch it. The corner out is going to be really tricky in this situation because it requires a lot of timing behind it. If you're nervous about throwing the corner out, just roll out and hit that post route every single time. But you know what? For testing sakes, let's go ahead and try hitting this corner route with a low point pass. Bang, dot. You can see right there, that time the outside quarter did not play it. We'll even go ahead and press. We'll press and shade underneath. So this is a cover 4 drop show 2, pressed and shade underneath. This is how a lot of people like to run it against a tight formation. Motion over George Kittle. I got it right that time. Put him on a post, streak Y, be on a hitch. And then from here, you're going to look for either D-Hop now that he has double me, or you're going to be looking for George Kittle. Let's go ahead and snap the ball to George Kittle. We'll see how these outside quarters play it. Sometimes I play it pretty good. You can see in this situation, he plays it all right. Not as good as he probably could, but if that's a zoned out player, it's going to be a little bit different of a story. So if you do notice that they're playing it fairly well, maybe they happen to have a zoned out like Richard Sherman in the corner. So press, shade underneath. What you want to do is start streaking Tyreek Hill. And essentially you just have dual streaks, and hit the post or the corner out. Kind of just varying. You got to change it up to make sure your opponent doesn't catch on to it. So let's go ahead and look for George Kittle right now. We got the double team set, and you can see right there, bang. Much, much easier to hit on the sideline for an easy dot. That streak helps clear it out a little bit more, but again, it's not always going to be a guaranteed clear out just for how Madden 20 is. That's kind of the frustrating thing behind palms and quarters. Palms more specifically because sometimes it matches, sometimes it doesn't. You never know. But the beater we're coming out tomorrow, yeah, it bombs it very, very easily. Bombs it. So this is how you're going to go ahead and attack curve 4 drop show 2. You can also move it to either hash mark. If you have it on the hash mark of where the tight end is, you're going to be looking for Tyreek Hill, and you're essentially just going to flip it how you're running it. The only problem is this post route, if you were to motion it over, it's a very deep post route. It's not like the post route that we can run with tight end apprentice. And so that's why we usually like to have our tight end on the wide side. If you run it like this, and let's say you have Michael Vick with Hot Route Master, the golden ticket. you can go ahead and actually hot route I almost said Michael Hopkins. Wow. DeAndre Hopkins into a better post route than what he would be running as if you were to motion this corner out. I'll just show you guys there is a big difference between the two. Go ahead and put, you know what, let's just YOLO it. We're going to go ahead and streak George Kittle. You can hit the high-low read, but this isn't a corner route that you can hit on this sideline. It gets you right there. It's in double coverage and completely taken away. So if you're going to be trying it like that, you got to have Hot Route Master in order for this to work. If you're going to run it with the tight end on the short side. Otherwise, if you guys only have the tight end apprentice with Dashing Deadeye or Escape Artist, just have the tight end on the wide side so you can motion him out and hit DeAndre Hopkins on that corner route or George Kittle on the post route. So that's going to take care of this video. The one final thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to previously is a little bit about this playmaker hitch. And this is kind of where no-look Deadeye is going to come into play. Is with no-look Deadeye, you can go ahead and just throw it across body without even having to look pretty easily. So right here, we'll just roll out. Let's say he follows him for some odd reason. You can see right there. You can playmaker the hitch with the right analog stick, and you can get a good short gain. It's going to be one of those reads that you're going to be using late. If you kind of see if you anticipate the user is going to chase the post route, just stand in the pocket and then motion over the hitch with the playmaker right stick. Otherwise, roll out, hit the posts, stand in the pocket, hit that corner out with a low point pass, and you're going to be able to easily work your way down the field. So with that being said, again, a reminder, let me know in the comments section what playbooks you want me to run. And so I don't want to be comfortable this season. If I don't win a playoff game, we don't win a playoff game, but I want to go ahead and change things up. So let me know, aside from those, which ones you want me to use. And in a couple days from now, we'll go ahead, we'll probably live stream it and just have it draw from a little piece of paper from a bowl, choosing which playbook we want to use. Now, if you guys also agree with that comment, go ahead and drop a like on it as well, and now just add to the bowl as well. So that's how we're going to go ahead and work that little drawing. And until next time, guys, drop it in the comment section. This has been T Meister. Get in the lab. See ya.